Hello best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible day. This is the first time that you're watching my channel. My name is Sebastian and I welcome you all with open arms. I spill pop culture tea every day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, honey, grab your teacups, enjoy the view, and let's get messy together. So if you guys don't know, I am now in Bogota, Colombia, visiting our family. I saw my father last night for the first time in 13 years. Last time we met, it was not good. You know, he's never really been approving of my sexuality. So I talk about that in my other video for those wondering. I already posted it, so if you guys want to watch, it was a moment. So yeah, for those who care, go watch my video. But anyways, best friend, we gotta talk about Justin Bieber, because there are rumors that he's going through a lot of jitters because of, you know, the new baby on the way. So let's talk about this, best friend. So best friend, the article reads, Bieber baby blues, jittery Justin is a bundle of nerves as wife Hailey steps in to calm him before baby number one. Imagine her having to calm him, and she's literally making a human being inside of her. So it says Justin Bieber's a bundle of nerves as the expectant, I don't know how to say that word, papa, awaits the birth of his first child. The model has apparently been soothing her spouse while easing her own jitters by confiding in her mother, Kenya, and her cousins. Obviously, you guys know that they announced their pregnancy after so many rumors were circulating that their marriage was on the rocks and they were about to get a divorce. So a lot of people, the first thing they thought was, ooh, girl, they are just using this baby, you know, to save the marriage. So it says here that their main concern is raising a child in a celebrity fishbowl, okay? But her mother, Kenya, who is wed to Hailey's dad, says, says Kenya, along with Stephen, made sure Hailey and her sister had a normal childhood. She wasn't trotted out of for public display, the insider explained. Kenya told Hailey if she works at it, she and Justin can give their baby the same blessing. It says here that the soon-to-be mom and dad have been taking parenting classes and reading books to prepare for the little one's arrival. According to another source, the source said that the pair were considering moving out of Los Angeles to raise their child, wanting to escape the craziness of the city. The main thing is that they want a serene environment. The source explained somewhere that they can grow and thrive as a family. They're really excited to welcome the baby, but of course there's been some issues reported. So the source also said that this is basically like a new beginning, that this is a new beginning for them, working as a couple together and just sort of trying to, overcome the hurdles that they might have been through. So before we get into the jitters part, let's talk about the fishbowl celebrity thing. They have all the money in the world. Can't they just pack up and go? Do you know what I mean? There's Zoom. There's private jets. Like, go buy. This is what I've been talking about. Go buy a fucking huge property and live a normal paparazzi-free life. But for me, it seems that Hailey really loves the damn attention because they're always out and about, best friend. I mean, I feel like every single day they would be out and about. So if you hate it so much, move. You got the money, girl. Now let's talk jitters. So, best friend, I think that it's completely normal, right? I think it's very normal to have jitters. I think it's very normal to, to be very, very freaked out. Now, listen, with Justin, there has been a lot of talk about his mental health. There's been a lot of talk about him, kind of taking the role of the vulnerable, the one who needs to be kind of protected and taken care of. And, according to the media outlets, it says that Hailey Bieber has really been the one who's been there for Justin and kind of being the one who picks up the slack. And that, remember the rumors that she was allegedly going to be his new manager, which, best friend, mark my words, girl, it's going to happen. Hang on, let me take a sip of my tea. Do you guys put your pinky out? Is this like a movie thing, or is this really like what fancy people do, bitch? It feels weird. I put some peppermint. I put some anise. I don't know what anise is in English, but I think it's called anise. I put some peppermint, anise, and some chamomile. I love tea. I'm a tea connoisseur, so if you need any tips on teas, girl, I got you. Anyways, best friend, so because he has this sort of reputation, if you will, of being the more vulnerable one, obviously, best friend, there is a lot of concern, right? Bringing a baby into this world is a 1000% responsibility. I don't have children yet, God willing. Maybe one day, if that's in my cards. I am starting therapy now because I want to give my future child the best of me. And even with all the therapy, you're never going to be the best of you, right? We're all fucked up, whether we like to admit it or not. But it's cool if we have the tools to bring a baby into this world, so we could be at least, a better version of ourselves than, we once were. So I will say this, best friend. I think that, I saw some comments about Justin, and a lot of people were kind of making fun of him and stuff. And you guys have been asking me why I seem to be a little bit more understanding or nicer, if you will, with the Biebers. It's not that I'm being nicer. It's just my opinion on certain news that I talk about, right? And if I talk about mental health, you guys know that for me, mental health is a very serious subject. And I know that a lot of you guys who watch, we share the same, that we all have our mental health situations. And I never want to say something that might derail or even make you be upset in your journey. You know what I mean? I do think it's important for Justin to get it together before the baby comes. I think it's important because, women can do it all. My mother did a fabulous job, okay? 3 jobs raising. We turned, we're very grateful for my mother, right? And so I believe that, single moms out there, girl, okay, you do not need a man, girl, okay? Cheers on that. But if you are married, then you have a built-in partnership. So, Hailey having a baby and then having to baby Justin, well, it's going to be a lot for Hailey. Now, I do have to say that I'm not sure, if a baby, because a lot of people are saying that they're bringing a baby into this world to basically save their marriage. But, and I already did a video on this, I said that a baby cannot save a marriage. A baby can probably prolong a separation or a divorce, but it cannot save a marriage. It is not the baby's job to save a marriage. Now, again, like I say in everything, because I like to be, as honest as possible. We don't know what's going on. They might be the happiest in the world, but if insiders and people are worried about his mental health, and questioning whether or not he will be a good father, that's for, him and Hailey to find out. And I do think that it's irresponsible if Justin is not getting help for the alleged mental health situations that he might be going through that have been, talked about in the press for the past year. They've talked about it being so bad that he allegedly doesn't leave the house, that that Hailey has to do everything for him. So if that's the case, I do think it's very, very irresponsible. But, the baby is coming. I pray and hope that the baby is the healthiest possible. I pray everybody involved is healthy. And I pray that the baby only has to worry about being a baby and not saving a marriage. Do you know what I mean? So, listen. I would have all the bug jitters in the fucking world bringing a child. I think it's a blessing to have a baby, but I've seen I saw my mother in action growing up, and it cannot be easy, bitch. It cannot be easy. So big ups to all of the parents out there. And I did want to just say one more thing to you guys. And this is something that I saw a comment in my past video, and I kept forgetting to talk about it. I already gave you guys my opinion on this, but we need to stop putting pressure on women to have babies. We need to stop telling women what to do with their bodies, okay? Because I've been seeing a lot of people like, oh, if you're a certain age, you can't have children. The boat has sailed, this and that. The ship has sailed, da da da. Listen. You need to worry about you, girl, okay? Because you know what, best friend? Anyone who wants a baby and is and really has a big heart to give love to that baby, they should be able to have a baby. And I'm so sorry, but I hate the pressure women put on themselves from their family members and society, you know? And I see it firsthand, like with my friends and things like, oh, you're this age, like TikTok, like that needs to stop, best friend. That needs to stop. And I think I'm a little triggered because I did see a comment saying, you know, that after a certain age you shouldn't have children. That certain age was like 36, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, look, I know that there's some health risks. I know this and I know that, but like, please stop doing that. Okay, stop putting pressure on yourself from people around you in society. Okay, if you're not ready to have a child, or even if you don't want a child, girl, that is your business, okay? And it's your fucking body and life. So I just had to go on that little rant, best friend. I just hate the pressure that women have, man. It fucking sucks, best friend. And 90% of you guys are women. So I'm over here saying girl power all the fucking way, bitch, okay? Cheers. I was raised by women and I will always be for women, okay? Except in the bed department, best friend, because I do not find you attractive. I find you beautiful, but I don't find you attractive, okay, best? So anyways, what do we think? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that follow. Go watch my video meeting my father for the first time in 13 years. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.